Okay, hello everyone. So I just woke up from my sleep. Like, I made my last video, I went to sleep, I woke up, and I'm gonna make this video. So, a question I often get is, what timer are you using? And I'm like, sometimes I'm really confused because back in the ancient times, most people only used like 2 timers. And I'm gonna give you like a cubing history lesson, and then I'm going to talk about why I use this timer I use. So, I use a timer called TNT, or T-Noodle something. It's an anagram of something that I forget, and it was made by Jeremy Fleischman. So, let me hide this. So, on TNT timer, you can see that there's a little scramble thing at the bottom. And then there's your times to the right. It computes your average of 5, average of 12. You can set these up, average of 100, and it's all in browser, so you can have it in a tab. The reason I use TNT is like, there's a lot of reasons. Reason number 1, the biggest reason, is it's powered by T-Noodle, and T-Noodle is the program, it's the software that does WCA scrambling. So all of the competition random state scrambles, they're in this timer. So every scramble that you could get in TNT is actually a scramble you would get in competition. And so what if you can like get all these good times at home? What really matters is your times in competition that are actually recorded. So why don't you just practice with the actual scrambles that you would get in competition? And that's why I like TNT. The big timers are like CS Timer and QQ Timer. I know QQ Timer was made by QQ ref Michael Gottlieb. He's a really cool guy. But really, I like the aesthetics. It's nice, clean, minimalistic. I like that you can export into CSV, so you can do data analysis. Like I have like 15,000 solves recorded. I stopped recording because I was busy with work, but like you can do data analysis, plotting. You can do that with CS Timer and the other timers too, but like I like the functionality. You can have new sessions, and it stores a lot of times before it starts to lag and glitch. And time for the history lesson. So TNT is actually the sequel to something ancient in ancient times called CCT, or CalCube Timer. CalCube Timer is like, it used to be like the biggest timer that everyone used back in 2007, 2008, and you only had like 2 big timers. There was JNet Timer and CCT. But the cool thing about CCT is you could skin it like JNet Timer, which I have done in this example, and you can see that like the similarities between the two. So this is TNT, this is CCT, and on CCT, I'm gonna do a quick solve real fast with this tiled cube from the last video, and you'll see that similarly it turns green. The time, the font is the same, the scramble's at the top, but you can actually switch that around to the bottom. There's high customizability, and it was minimalistic, and that's what I liked. Also, I have to be fast with this video because I have eggs cooking right now. One of the important skills is to cook as an adult, because cooking is really cheap, and it's basically like survival or eating crappy food and being fat. But yeah, so you see like it doesn't record to the 1,000th second, but these are all customizable things. You can even set TNT to have that. And back in the day, like 2007 and like 2008, this was basically the de facto standard. I don't know why it died out, because like I said, these are WCA scrambles. It's minimalistic, and yeah, it's a nice timer. You can also do different puzzles. This, I think back then it wasn't random state, but with TNT, CCT, I keep mixing. TNT, it is random state. So this is TNT that's in browser. You can see it at www.jflei.com/TNT. That's for Jeremy Fleischman, the guy who does WCA software. And it's a wonderful timer. And you can have different events, different things. It doesn't have as many things as QQ, but honestly, all those other things are like so niche that really this timer is all that you really need. I love this timer. I'll put the link in the description and you can check it out. So that's it. That's the timer I use. Have fun, everyone. See you in the next video.